How's it going, everybody? How are you all doing? I've had a day. We've went through some comrades today, made a little bit of progress. Went through some Final Fantasy X today, made a little bit more progress, and luckily, Final Fantasy X did go well. I had a bit of a spiff there at the end. I thought I had actually done something wrong, so I couldn't get anima, which isn't the case anymore. Oh no, I've researched it. I had to. It was bothering me. I had to look it up. I thought that there was just like some other way. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, there has to be some other way to get that. There's not another way to get the knot slants. It's gone. I'm not too worried about it. It's not that important either from what I've read. But the cool thing is, in that area, oddly enough, I didn't think about it, but we have Lulu's celestial weapon there, which I totally overlooked. And also, I could go back to Xanarkand and get that destruction sphere, and that actually should set things up for me to get anima tomorrow night, which is a good thing. Normally I don't actually like to look things up at all. I like to just kind of figure it out. But I feel like I would have wrote it off if I didn't. And definitely ready to get things started here with some Final Fantasy XIV. Just gonna close out the knot here, get on that chill level. Hello agains to you as well, Red. And that is incredible. I saw that on the Discord there before I jumped in here. 400 runs. That's incredible. Actually, before I can start Alexander, I have to run down to the area to get it started. And that's below Edelshire here. Just go ahead and mount up. And Red, honestly, that sounds terrible to have that many, but also you could look at it from this standpoint. I did it like 10 times. And then, you know, by the time I actually did that 10 times, I'd already got the Grimoire, and I'd already obtained the, oh, what are they actually called? We always call them the doggos, the dogs, the wolves. There's like Kumi, something like that. Technically, 431 runs. Oof, that was insane. But, you know, it may not ever take that long. I mean, I'm not saying it won't. That is pretty hardcore. But like I said, you know, have faith. It took me 10 runs, and I already had the Grimoire and the dog here. So that's it. It has to definitely vary. I mean, obviously you know that, but just don't lose faith. I think you can do it. I was just looking there, and it would not hurt for me to eat something. Most of this food that I've got left, though, isn't very beneficial. I've been just spamming that orange juice for a while. Persimmon leaf sushi, maybe. Yeah, why not? I don't have anything that's really gonna help my spell speed. But let's go ahead and get things started here for the knot. Good thing I checked. I would have ran right past it. And once I pass it, I would have to backtrack. It's a little bit more peaceful music. I am determined to get locked, though. So determined. Earlier today, I don't know how many times we ran it, but all I know is I have 41 bliss totems now. 41. There was somebody in my group who had 82. We quit around the same time, but that is just incredible. I haven't been lucky with that one, that's for sure. Not lucky at all. This should be the spot right over here. I think so anyway. Good deal. It's not gonna really make too big of a difference. Okay. We'll go ahead and jump in here. Tarnished Gordian Bolt. Just stop when you get 99 totems and buy them out when it gets added to the promo victory. You really think that would happen? That is insane if it does. Pashka blenders are gone. Too long for comfort of red bricks. Shortstop is place of clashing with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. A blender must go and see. Make sure all is well. Big West shortstop. Where is that? Okay, just like north, slightly northwest from my area. I hate that I just wasted that potion. Yeah, all the mounts get added to the vendors for 99 totems after a bit. Really? That I did not know. Let's see. I wanted to check something out now that you said that. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of Sophia here. I've only been there 7 times. Her font feels so much like Lakshmi. I get those two like really confused. The only difference is where she has her dreamers and then she has her 3 brute dudes. I can't remember what they're called. And then the scales here versus like the confusion and whatnot here. Very, very similar thoughts though. I was just thinking I might have been a little further along with those. Nope. Pishka. Treasures of Round Rocks are. Oh. Any day. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now, and everyone seems to be fine, physically at least, but Round Rocks. Pishka. Gone. All gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backricks. When they came, I dare think what might have happened had she had been here. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. One thief unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure Round Rocks. Pushka! Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander, many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rock's collection in the first place? Surely, they can't have been after their goal. Wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rock's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they were actually wanted. What if bad gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks? One that is safe with uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Tonberry borrowed? Of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that was left by uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before, Round Rocks? Were you near the Chilean ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, Round Rocks saw Whirlycog Giant stand 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the primal. That's amazing. A fragment of the Codex. Of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back, and out for blood like as not. But we've got you, Tonberry, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? Fishka, Round Rocks is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Round Rocks. Uplander is one. Round Rocks thanks kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Tonberry. Round Rock's home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Mide helped Round Rocks too. Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find mocking it pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mide always like whirlycogs and bitty bobs? Not like you, Round Rocks. My love, he adored the things. Inventing, building, and tinkering with them. They always touches a hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now, it all seems so far away, even the memories feel like I dreamed them, rather than lived them. Well, enough of that, Round Rocks' rod adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? Now on to the next chapter. Awake the Metal. Cool. Round Rocks seeks a loyal friend to entrust with an important task. Pishka, Round Rocks thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks, but glowstone is also what Mide seeks all this time, and has already brought Round Rocks 3 whole years of joy. So Round Rocks decides to give it to Mide, so she can be happy too. For now, Round Rocks entrusts treasure to Uplander to give to Mide at next meeting. Even meanest gobbies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Round Rocks does not know where Mide is now, but she often gazes out on the giant whirly cogs from the broken watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there. Kamui, that's it. I could not think of that name a second ago. From afar, that mass of steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it? Glowstone. Round Rocks means to give me the codex fragment. I couldn't possibly accept she values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. Gods know the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well, if she feels I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her. Alas, it is of more use to me than any other rock. You doubtless recall the moment when Round Rocks first revealed the codex fragment to us, yes? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth, unbidden in brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Did you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is a rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. That Round Rocks possesses such qualities is an unexpected blessing, to be sure, but if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from the Big West shortstop before we take it into their heads to return. And it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope that they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Round Rocks and see that she does not come to harm. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I am no longer worthy. Pishgal. Wig searches for Uplander. With very much urgency, Uplander must return to Big West Shortstop at once. Pishgal? There you are, Tonberry, and not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Y'shtola! Oh, Y'shtola! It's been a while. Reports that Alexander has started drawing a massive amount of aether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And once more, Backrix reports the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies, while indications they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last. And that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south on the cliffs overlooking Thaliak. Biggs has gone ahead to scout the area. We should wait your arrival there. Stephen, how's it going? Tonberry, good to see you. I take it Wedge told you the situation. You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? Oh, you betcha. That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway. Judo! How's it going? Better than this morning. Oh, I feel you, Steven. The evening is always better than the morning. 9 times out of 10. Y'shtola? Bloody hells. If it ain't Y'shtola, no one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient aether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you're certain that still monstrosity is to blame. I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are saturated with aether already. Yet I sense something else, an irregular energy coming from within the barrier. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. to which and allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention, the Electrojammer 3, first of its kind. Electrojammer 3, first of its kind? Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. I see. So, assuming I have understood correctly, you need to only activate this Electrojammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Tonberry and his friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well. Proceed. Wedge, is this supposed to happen? Well. Bloody hells. What the hell, Wedge? You made an arm come up. Out of the barrier. Another entrance. How's it going? Totally wish I knew what you were saying there, but hey, glad you could join up. Nay, only the left arm stirs. Could the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier, Wedge? It's not my fault. Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, 'twas only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a broader note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Tonberry, old friend, it's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. I must needs discuss these developments with Maester Matoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may well prove useful. My bad. So, Red, do you actually want to jump in here? Somebody watching in the background? Oh, Catman. Head of the Illuminati. Quick thinks. Pishkar, another course starts to laugh. The future unfolds exactly as expected. Exactly as written. Well, that's just trippy. That kind of seems to be how most things are, though. It seems like the more the crew here starts to dig into things, they just kind of stand in the background there and just kind of like watch it all play out. Sure, awesome. Go ahead and throw up the party founder. Speak with Oz fixed. Good deal. We'll go ahead and jump on over here. Lot kicks. Our blender fills, shivery shakes. Arm of Still John is wide open, and no Illuminati in sight. Fist of the Sun is now accessible. Steven, did you actually want to get in on here as well? It's cool if you're busy or don't really want to, though. You now have access to Fist of the Sun. Midas can be accessed via the entrance of Thelic River. And I should be able to just jump into it with the duty finder now. Fist of the Sun, I can. So while we wait on a little bit of this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the Gold Saucer for a second. You don't have Alex unlocked on that tune. I feel you. Figured I would offer. Red, what are the chances me and you could do it? Just us two. Pretty slim, probably, huh? Well, let's hope for a win. Last night I did not have one. A 5. A 7. So no jackpot on this ticket. Might as well. And a 6. Let's go with the random 7. 36. That is the complete opposite of a jackpot. It's currently down for 3, 1. Ooh, 252. Paid for the ticket. Still like 20 down though. I know we might be able to. What is the minion from Alexander 12? Piqued my interest. A 5. A 7. Last Hope. And a 3. 80. Not good. Okay. I guess we could go ahead and give it a whirl. I mean, never hurts to try. If you make a party finder and put first time bonus unsynced in the description, people will probably join quick. Ugh, it's just waiting that long. We'll wait for like, gosh, I really don't want to do it with any more than just 2 other people. I was really hoping there'd be a little bit more people in our team here tonight. Maybe on the channel or in the chat, but I have been very active today. That could be considered a raid. Remove role restrictions. Unselect classes. Awesome. How would you feel about being the only tank? I'll leave it up to you, but I would much rather go in 4 people than a shit ton. Just because it's so easy, and I really don't want to be stuck waiting for a lot of people to know. What's up, Riz? How's it going? I still think just 2 more people would be plenty. Because we've ran everything else just like, you know, 3 people. I don't think that would be too bad. I am doing well, Rez. Thank you for asking. Sure I didn't put it up on private anywhere. Where in the world would it be? Did I put it in private? Yeah. Ah, there it is. Wow, that was pretty cool. And I suppose in the meantime while we wait, God damn it, I don't want to explain this shit. This is why I hate Party Finder. I'm not even saying anything else. Good deal. Although I was really hoping we'd get a healer. This is going to be very irritating because Red Mage isn't going to want to heal. Bard really isn't going to want to heal. God damn it. We'll try it. Maybe leaving it open wasn't a good idea, Red. We'll try it, though. I don't really want to wait around too long. Gosh, I just know I'm gonna die though. Being the summoner, I have one really shit healing spell, and it's my Sostic that doesn't even do 1000. And I have 815 health. I'm probably only gonna do this once, Red. And then after that, I am making another party with a healer. More specific. Ugh. Let's hope for the best here. I believe in us, I do. Like I said to that person, this is a level 60 thing. We're all like level 70. I don't think I hit undersized party, did I? I think I did. Hopefully I did. Yeah, because we just joined up all 4 of us. So we should be good, but damn it. No hills is going to be interesting, and not in a very good way. I did not know this place was going to turn into a platformer. Is this the end already? That reminds me of a roller coaster. Whoa, this guy got huge. At least the red mage is willing to heal. I did not expect that. That's awesome. This red mage just went up by like 2 points in my book. %, going good so far. What's the point in turning into the bird? Uh-oh. No, no. God damn it, no. Red mage with that healer that heal just in time. I'm gonna have to actually spam some quick heals for myself. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 36%. I don't know the significance of this. 26%. I believe in us. We have got this. Oh no, go away, bomb. Oh, why am I almost dead? 13%. 12. 11. 10. Oh, we're so close. 9. 5%. 4. 2%. 1%. This is it. Oh, we did it. Even with my small amount of doubt. Whew. Whew. Good job, everybody. That was some good stuff. And Red, that tanking was on point. So awesome. Did everybody leave? Tarnished? I'll greet it. What ifs? Awesome. Even better. Cool. Although, Red, I think we need a healer next time. It got a little risky. That red mage was doing a good job, but I mean, thank goodness I got that res off. That could have been a lot worse, but oof, that got risky. Yeah, no, there's no way with 2 people. I was relying on that red mage there for a bit. He almost curb stomped you twice. Oof. Rough. And Sam, you want a heal? That actually sounds like a blessing to me, Sam. I'll make a party finder here and I'll run through the little the works here. I still gotta get the next quest. So oh well, that actually, I forgot that you're actually here. I could just do that. Good deal. Just give me just a moment, Sam, to run through these next few quest little shenanigans here. Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smarting at. And without so much of a scratch to show for it. Now I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between Midday and the enemy. Oh no. And then she handed the codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way, but we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Pishkal, foolish uplander's treasure hunter, was happy to give Codex. And why not? She makes buys deal with the Illuminati since very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure hunter betrays uplander's trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks. How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Pushka, everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to God chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When the Illuminati find missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. I want that cat. Goodness me, that goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Uplanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Midday was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. I'm inclined to think she isn't. Maybe she's just trying to infiltrate the lair from the inside. Pishka. There may be truth to what QuickThink says. Bakrick scours over data, looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Bakrick's finds mention of group. They are treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went investigation ruins near Thaliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes. 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the Prommel, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning, and that Midday was one of them? Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Midday may have been a member of the doomed expedition, she being an Ari treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideas of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning of a Prommel. Pushka. Such was question Baktrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings and fond answer in book, lent to him by Shirley and Uplander. Genius technologist, who wrote Enigma Codex 100 years ago, is Ari Zelia, with blue hair exactly like Midday. Pushka. No, Midday would never make busy deal with bad gobbies. Roundrock searches for Midday, hears truth from her. Roundrock's wait! Things just got deep and tricky and kind of elusive. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about the business with Midday. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions. As you can bet, that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back that Codex fragment and pushing onto Alexander before the Illuminati have the chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure to break something for me, eh? Could you just imagine that, walking in there, all serious, ready to get this mission going, ready to do something, ready to just tear everything apart within Alexander here. Just going in fought, then you just see a random, like, glass sitting on the counter, some random spot inside, and your character just, that was for Biggs. Maybe it's not a glass, maybe it's like a toolbox so neatly placed and organized. He just picks it up and just shakes it, lays it back down for Biggs. And the only reason I'm here, I'm gonna get things queued up. Probably, gonna try my best to get another DPS in here. Do you really think us three could do it, Sam? I mean, if you think us three can do it, I'll jump in, but we had a bit of a struggle there with 4 people in the last one. Well, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, that red mage was really putting it out. Okay, that's the attitude I had a second ago. And let me make sure this is still good deal. It'll be fun to draw. I suppose so. Gotta freeze the puddles. Are we deads? Freeze the puddle. Okay. How do I freeze the puddle? Sure, I'll find out. More of these heavy Alexander baselines. Whoa. That was cool. Oh, do we gotta fight all 3 of these dudes? 4? 8. 4. Okay. I'm ready for it, I think, hopefully. Let me make a minor adjustment here. This thing's got a lot of health. Whoa. good deal. Whoa. That was crazy. I wonder why they didn't add the brawler here to Rival Wings. Seems like that could have been a pretty cool addition. Oh, and good job on these hills, Sam. You're doing fantastic. Almost there. It's at 6%. Then one more after this, I believe. Awesome. Red, you've both done a great job tonight. As far as running jobs, I gotta say, it has been awesome. I know it's not over yet, but still yet. Whoa. Cyclone. Did not expect that. Do we stack that or what? Probably not, huh? Just didn't have it. Holy shit. I did not expect that. My bad. We're at 21%. I have got to stop that. After all, Sam said he would handle the freeze. I just feel like, I don't know, obligated to help. I guess I shouldn't. It only causes more damage than it does good. 9%. Happened to me again. How do you avoid that? At least we don't have to fight all 4 of them again, though. That cyclone. Whoa. %. I think we're doing better this time we did the last. I realize what I gotta do now. Gotta hide behind the iceberg. Makes sense now. You just gotta bear with me, Sam. You gotta remember, I've decided to randomly do all of these blonde, which Savage most likely won't do. But all the normal stuff, I've went in blonde. So all these mechanics are just like all above me. But not so much anymore. I realize now with that mechanic, you gotta hide behind the iceberg, the frozen waterfall tornado thing. Awesome. Whew. Good deal. Oh, I see it in the YouTube chat there now. Damn. I totally missed that. So much stuff. So what are the chances us three could do 7? Either way, if you know, you guys feel like we probably can't do 7, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna save 8 for tomorrow. So if you don't think we can do 7 tonight, we can do it tomorrow as well. But I'm gonna save 8 for tomorrow. Depending on how you two feel about if we can, of course. Okay. Okay, so I'll do this, and we'll do, we'll stop here at 7, and I'm gonna run a couple of dungeons just for some, Tombstones of Creation. Which I could have started off doing that. I am just so ready to get this next weapon. And red, I agree, that was fun. I've had fun with all this stuff, though. I wish I wouldn't have missed out so much on, yeah, I literally, I'm just like 2 dungeon runs away from getting 1,000. So I'm like right there at that weapon. You can come get creation, that'd be cool if you want to join up after that. But okay, I'll run through this. We'll do 7, and then we can do like 2 dungeons. Again, that's really all I need. Oh, Tom Berry, and you know, if you actually need something, I guess I would be able to help as well. Advice for 7: watch out for big balls. Big balls. I'll try. Oh, Tom Berry, you haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasure she's found. I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. You better explain me, Day. Her Biggs here will let you have it. You were saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it. Yes. But the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Why would they believe her? Huh. I'll bloody knew Quick thinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of bulge. The lot of it. What the heck is bulge? I am afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been a goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years, we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dream come to fruition, whatever. Flashback. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But oh, that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last, desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think of any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the end of the world with him. All for love. The oldest tale in the book. Prishka, Midday cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul, I believe, still resides within. Her beloved within the core. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine, never has backtricks. Heard such unsense. Midday must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they were more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required: a complete Enigma Codex and one capable of reading it. when both President Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. Miss Roundy the Gobby. Am I right? Yes. What? Round Rocks, are you saying the little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding primal? What is up, puppy? Round Rocks. Round Rocks has been captured. What a cliffhanger ending. I'm not sure, puppy, but hello. Glad you could join up. And I have not done my expert roulette yet, Red, which, now that I'm thinking about it, when you say that, I'll only have to do one dungeon run. Damn, I didn't think about that. Round Rock's plot weighs heavy on Mide's mind. Curse me for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece, and their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about Round Rocks all along. We must mount a rescue, now without delay, to the Illuminati. She has no better than a cog in all that monstrous machine. It is like that. She is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm while the Illuminati are distracted. I will search for a way through. Forward. It said forward, not through. You're good, puppy. It only sent twice once on your, first response there. And, Red and Sam, if you'll give me just a moment to, make a very quick restroom break. We'll get this started right after. Give me really just a quick moment. I'll play some music or something. Here's exciting. Nobody's really exciting here. Yeah. Let's get it started. It's all good. It's all good, puppy. Revy Wevy? Such a change of pace from going from the Ravana theme all the way back to this. Whew. You two one side, I go another. Alright, Sam. Whoa. What the monkey is all that? We gonna walk on sparks? Whoa. Oh, it's that cat. Meow. That sound. Little gobby flower man. I may have messed up with that last one. Oof. I've been abducted. Oh, monkey. Oh, hamster. Padlock. You're going down. Did not mean to use that. Get out of here, Padlock. Let me go. Yeah. Whoa. Why do you hate me so? Leave me alone. Where's this other padlock? If it's not a padlock. Get out of my house. Oh, the sparks are gone. Is there significance about the cat? Oh, there's the giant balls. Singular, not plural. Giant ball. Oh no. Leave me alone. Ah! That didn't do any good. There we go. This thing's got a lot of health. %. %. Doing pretty good so far. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, if we would have waited like a split second. Oh, shit. Screw that split second. 17%. Come on, Bahamut. Take out that heart. %. Oh shit. We're almost there. Ah! This ball has a vendetta out on my head. Was that the win? That was not the win. Get away from me. Padlock time. Not awesome. Woo! Good deal. Got so worried over the cat. Steven, hopefully you sleep well. Thank you so much for watching. And again, good job, Red and Sam. That was awesome. Definitely a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and greed. Looks like Geraldine, either it'll probably be tomorrow night. She's gonna get a lot more inventory to hold on to. But I'm actually gonna save Alexander run 8 for tomorrow. Oh, you put a pickle in my pocket, did ya? But yeah. Gonna save the next Alexander run for tomorrow. Gonna jump into a little bit of dungeon running. Probably just gonna do that level 70 expert roulette, like Red kind of insisted on a little bit earlier. And then I'm going to jump in on that little last part of the title there. Just a small little Lakshmi farm. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. But beforehand, I will go ahead and read out the rest of this. Pushka, Blender sends quick think scurrying, Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. A Blender is nearly through left arm. A Blender must push forward into inner parts and save round rocks. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Thinks. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be the chest? Shoulder? Pishgal. Bactrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago, she summoned Metal Giant. Bactrix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden as the youngest to carry on their work. But building the Codex perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was filled with me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Maybe it was because my youthful mind was a blank state, receptive of any ideal I put convincingly through. Enough. I'm getting ahead of myself. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The primal took my friends' passion, their joy, and their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my contentment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again. Meaning, your leader. The section of Alexander you've been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas, King Midas, not Midas. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness, he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me in mind. Had we put a pause for a moment to consider the means and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive, but we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple: to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. There, I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak with Roundrock's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You have already fought your way through the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute. What would they choose to keep Roundrocks there? The cores are just power sources. You're correct, and the answer is they wouldn't. Roundrocks is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in so stop Alexander. I see. Why, that's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Roundrocks to control the primal, but if he can't move, they'd have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the primal is working in order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Push God, do Uplanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? Okay, good deal. And we will return back with more Alexander material tomorrow night. before I even start this, Red and Sam, did you actually want to jump in on the level 70 roulette with me? I understand if you don't, or if you've already ran it. I just didn't want to jump into it and then it not really be on your agenda. Awesome. You two are great. Oh, okay. Another problem. That is insane. Insta-Q. Mega pool. Gonna hop off here. Good night to you as well, Riz. And thank you so much for watching. Tipple of the fist, not too bad. I was kind of hoping for Scala. Maybe Kugane Castle just because of Yojimbo tonight. Oh! And Red! The only non-Lala fell tonight. Fluffy Wuffy? Ran right through the resin. Gonna have some Final Fantasy 15 PTSD going on right now from comrades today. Oof. That got interesting. It's going good. Ramu, come in here and help us finish this up. 14%. Good deal. Thought that time might have been Bahamut. Next time. We're getting there. Almost to the second boss. Good deal. Boss number 2. Our Buddha. No, why'd I do it? Why'd I do it? It's all good. 5%. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. I gotta take a moment just to pass up on most of this loot before I get stuck with it all. Damn you. Yeah, that's so much gear that I don't even use. My bad, everybody. We just got like, maybe that'll help. Had it before, or have it before, either way. Maybe help the samurai. And lost it, don't need it. Maybe the same. Had it before, we'll pass on it. Alright, I'm gonna catch up. My bad. It's nice to see Summoner at 70. I've been debating on leveling the cap, but it looked boring. Oh no, Summoner? It's far from boring. Especially if you play it right. There's so many things you gotta keep up with. If this class is boring, I promise you're not playing it right. I love it beyond all of my other classes I've played. I've played the Red Mage, I've played the Samurai, and I am working on a Dark Knight currently. And I honestly prefer my Summoner above all. For multiple reasons. Mainly just because there's so much that I can do, and there's so much for me to keep up with while doing it, I don't really get bored myself. And that's just because I have so many other... Well, it's mainly my ads I have to worry about. But, you know, I had fun with it. I think it's boss right after this little phase. I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't played in any other tank, so I can't really be that big of a judge on it. But I gotta say, I honestly wish I would have went Paladin with when it comes to actually picking the tank. It seemed like a better entry point. Not only that, I've already noticed that characters and people get so frustrated with the Dark Knight and having to heal it. So, I mean, I have fun with my Dark Knight. You know, I'm not going to give it up. Obviously, I want to see it to the end. I do got to say, though, Sam here is even saying the Paladin is OP. Don't get me wrong, the Dark Knight's fun. I've enjoyed it. But I've noticed, like, every time I've done anything, really, that isn't with a friendly person that I've met or from the free company, or mainly somebody that I somewhat know from the YouTube channel here that likes to follow. Outside of that, most people hate the Dark Knight. And I'm not talking about people who play it. I'm talking about the people who don't play it that have to put up with the Dark Knight. And, you know, again, I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. But if I would have had to make the decision all over again, I would have definitely went Paladin over Dark Knight. Which, it's not too late. I could always, you know, go back into the Paladin. It's just, oh shit. I really want to see the Dark Knight all the way through now, though. Oh, you're all good, puppy. At least you're honest. That's pretty cool. gonna die. Oh, and here it goes. Awesome. No death. Just how I like it. What server do I play on? It's the Ultra server in the Primal Data Center. Run! Totally got me. Right here at the end. Bahamut all the way. Woo. For stalking purposes. But yeah, it's an Ultras. Again, the Primal Data Center. And I think that actually set me to the limit there. I'm probably going to pass on most of this loot if any of you want it. Usually none of it ever helps. Like, I've surpassed this. It's not going to help me anymore. And that may actually help the Dark Knot. I've already acquired it. Not going to help. Red! Had a lot of fun. So, Red, is the sun cap on your full glam now? You done with the oh, what was it called? How did I forget? The Spriggan hat? Lorito? This game can swim in the river. I mean, I suppose so if you throw it into the river. I mean, I suppose any game floats. I'm not really sure. I've never tried. And if that's a saying of some sort, you've went over my head with it. Probably get tired of it and switch back to the Spriggan cap. Oh, I feel you, Red. I mean, it looks cool either way, the sun cap. So, Sam. I am about to go into a Lakshmi farm. Also, Red, I guess that would be directed to you as well. I should actually have enough tombstones of creation. I'm going to check really quick. If so, I'm going to try to go and get that next tier weapon, which is only my 330. It's not the 340 or 345. But, or of course it's not the 345. But, if you want to jump in on the Lakshmi farm, that would totally be cool, but it's completely up to you. I'm only gonna go a few rounds, maybe play for like another hour, if anything. Just don't want to be up too late, but definitely want to get in some of those farms. It's basically the only thing I did this morning. You'll go and roll. Wait, what is it? You'll come? Awesome. One on the doggo again. Maybe not. Let me actually run to Rogler's Reach really quick. Okay. Let's make this quick as possible. It'll probably take us a little while to get in there. Oh, maybe not. You're both tanks. Let's see. Yeah. We'll party fonder it. Illumination extreme. I jump in here so much. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna at least make it 3:15. That way we don't have to worry about too many people jumping in here. Make it a duty complete. Loot. My favorite way to put it. Dogo Farmo. Looking legit. And in the meantime, while we wait, I'm sure it won't take too long to have that filled up. We'll actually, let's see. It would probably be Omega Parts Exchange. Maybe. Not quite. Though that's the goal for the future. Where is it that I trade to get this, the old-fashioned tombstone? Or, Grimoire. The early model tombstone, I should say. Like, I know what I've got to do to get it, but where do I get it? At the bottom of the Delta Escape, lady. I don't know. Ah, there it is, the early model tombstone. Good deal. And what was the other stipulation there? One more healer. Ruinous token creation. And there it is. Lost Allegan Grimoire. 337. Whew, building up those ranks. Nice. Trying to gear your warrior the same as the main. Have a long way to go. The tank stuff sounds like it could be hard. Omega Savage 1 and 2. Been mean? Oh, I can only imagine. Not dropped anything for me. Made me think of Ignis. Really? A DPS left, of all things. That's legendary. Instantly joins back. And while we wait, I'll go and earn my daily MGP. I was going to a little earlier, but working through that Alexander stuff kind of slowed me down just a tad bit. You've only done it once. Been super lazy about doing it every week. I've been pretty lazy about it as well. There's a few things that I did actually spam out the rest of the way though. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been a ring? I can't remember. Nothing there. Oof, there's the grate. Good. Excellent. Nice. Do it every week on both tunes, sometimes 3, depending on how you feel. Oh, wow. I went through Omega Savage 1 and 2 a few times. I have yet to actually complete 2. 1, I don't know. I kind of like doing that stuff, but at the same time, like, I know it's really beneficial. But that difficulty can be so frustrating. And when you're with people who refuse to try to learn any mechanics, or you have people who want to, like, straight boss, like, your whole party around, it gets so frustrating. The last few times I've tried a lot of the harder content stuff everybody wants to get on, like, all this crazy nonsense that just blows my mind. Nice. And I'm gonna call it at 400. That's where I'm always farming for Fenrir. I've got quite a bit of MGP from just kind of chilling here on the rig. Only 200 more tombstones of creation this week. I've got 271,000. So I'm a little over a quarter of the way there. Almost. Well, actually, yeah, a little over. Sam says it's easy there, Red. I say it's annoying. Oh, I don't really believe that. Chocobo racing can be beneficial, but believe me, I've spent Chocobo racing the best way to gain MGP. As slow as it may seem and as boring as it may get, is right here playing out on a limb. It has the easiest rate to go in, just jump in and quit. Pays out amazingly if you're good enough at it, and honestly, you can just spam it over and over and over and over without doing any queues, any waiting. So I believe out on the limbs, honestly, the best way to gain MGP. Don't get me wrong, Chocobo racing can be fun, but it could definitely take a very long time as well. It's the grade 9 pedigree. Tried to finish OS3, but been too lazy to go in and finish it. Same with Shinryu EX. Shinryu EX. My thing is kind of the same thing with the rest of the Omega Savage stuff. It's like all these people trying to be like, I don't really even know how to put it. It's just the groups are like incredibly annoying right now. Like, I feel like doing some like of the harder content like that stuff, people get so toxic because like they honestly all think they're doing everything right, and everybody wants to call out every other person there is rather than say, oh, I did something wrong. That's been my last few runs with Shinryu. Racing the Chocobos is really easy. It takes a really long time. I wouldn't say they give me anxiety so much as to just like, and it's just really annoying, you know? It's the whole toxicity of like people like that are the reason I left World of Warcraft. When I see people that jump into this game where mechanics and things just, it's so different, it gets really frustrating.
Open your hearts to me.
What the hell? Oh, goodness.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
I can already tell this is going to get interesting.
I shall free you from your hate.
I really wish we would have called out
Surrender
placement
to
before we
bliss.
would have started this, though.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
That was the best key to the party that I had running earlier. Though I did not get the actual dog drop. The party I was running with was so good. Only because we were
Your
all like
souls are
literally willing to talk about what we had going on. Hell, the only thing I really even mentioned to the party was summoners go west, red mage go east, because we had 2 red mage, 2 summoner, and then of course our tank and
Do not your
healers. I can't
souls
remember
weigh
what exactly
heavy?
that they were. Dreamer Tom. Hearken unto me, my dreamers.
Hearken to me, my dreamers.
Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I wish I had a dispel. Would hands down be the best skill I could acquire. Whoa!
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Well, the reason I left World of Warcraft, I'd actually been playing for years. I played in high school. I actually started in late middle school, about like late 7th grade. May have actually been early 8th grade. I can't really remember the exact time and placement, but the crowds just got so toxic. And when I mean toxic, I mean
I shall free
I
you
know
from your
people do it
hate.
here in Final Fantasy XIV too, but I literally could not get a single run doing anything on the game without trying to convince somebody to do so. Everybody wanted like real money because they thought like literally their class was the most absolute. What the hell? Best thing ever though. Good deal. Like
Do not your
I can't
souls
remember
weigh
how much it
heavy?
was exactly, but if you ever wanted a tank for anything, you had to pay real money. And if you were like me at the time and you didn't pay real money, you were not getting anywhere.
Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained.
One thing I can say that WoW introduced right at the end of my playthrough, which was amazing for a person like me who was on every day, they actually established a thing where if you made enough gold, you could trade that gold in for in-game time, for like a time card for that month. So potentially you could play the whole game for free, and I did for just a little bit, but it wasn't long before I dipped out. It was also super
Do not
messed
your
up that a lot of
souls
people
weigh
could just
heavy?
start the game with like characters that were already max level, just starting off. don't get me wrong, it's cool. Final Fantasy XIV actually introduced that this last expansion as well. But the difference between it all that really bothered me the most was the fact that all those people in WoW were actually joining end-game, like, dungeons and raids, like within Legion. You had people who just started playing Legion already doing Legion dungeons, and they didn't even know how to play their class. And then you had a bunch of people just calling people out all the time, every single night about it, too.
I shall free you from your hate.
I wouldn't say vanilla in its prime, you know. Vanilla. Well, I don't know. Maybe you did play back in 2004 through 2000. I think it was 7 when the Burning Crusade came out. I can't remember. But you know, I played vanilla as well. So that's pretty cool. But I played it right there at the edge where the Burning Crusade started to come out. I actually played all the way up to Legion. I played for a very long time. It's just the game itself, and over time, it just it all just stacked up on me. I couldn't do it anymore. The ring and necklace. I've seen these so much. Actually, there's nothing here that I could possibly get that's gonna help me at all. I'm just gonna leave. I like the party we're in, though. We are running well. Hopefully, the healers in here pay attention. Because that death at the beginning last time was honestly a tad bit disappointing. There's no reason I should have died at the beginning of that.
Open your heart to me. Do not your souls weigh heavy? I shall free you from your hate.
Whoa, go, 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 go. Oof, that was close.
Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Dreamer time.
Hearken to me, my dreamers.
Good deal.
Rest
That
your
was
weary
clean.
souls in my bosom. I shall free you from your hate.
Almost didn't make it. Kinda wish this person didn't stand so close. They did last time as well.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Surrender to
But
bliss.
it's all good. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. We're not taking any extra damage.
Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy? Do not your souls weigh heavy?
8%. 8%. 7%.
I shall free you from your hate.
5%. 4. Oh my god. How is she still alive? There we go. Again. No Dogo. And right back in we go.
Open your hearts to me.
Nice.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? I shall free you from your hate. Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
And time for the dreamer.
Hearken to me, my dreamers. Rest your weary souls in my bosom. I shall free you from your hate.
Perfect timing.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Not really.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
That last second does not fare well.
I shall free you from your hate.
4%. 2%. Good deal. This drop is not being friendly. Actually, we lost somebody. 2 people. The DPS and a healer. And I'll be right back. I just gotta use the restroom really quick. Well, there went half the party. Go ahead and put us back on the party finder really quick. Luckily, I don't have to go through and reset everything, so good deal. We did pretty good, though. How dare they leave? Hey, I can't believe they actually did. We were doing pretty well. Oh, puppy, that autumn level is super important to me. The only reason I should say that I do that is to negate people who don't really do the later things within the game. I can't tell you how frustrating it could be at times to like know what you're doing, but be with a crowd of people who are still learning what to do. Especially when you don't really want to have to go through a learning party. Damn it. Middle. That was it. I think I'll actually work on something just a tad bit more beneficial. And I'll probably, at this rate, only get like 2 more runs in Salmon Red. I hate to even be that way, but we're getting really close to 3 AM in my area. It's all depending on how fast a party joins up here. The Astrologian, that's actually really cool. Shiny Eevee, love it. one more DPS, one more healer. I was gonna go fish for a minute, but at this rate, just waiting on one more of each. No real point in it. It won't take long. So I was super late to the punch today. But it got added on Netflix, and I gotta say, I finally watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and it was fantastic. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Shiny Eevee is on your server. That's pretty cool. White Mage is super fun now, eh? That's pretty cool. I practically never dabble with my White Mage. That's the alternate character on the Aether Data Center. Genova server. Looks like we only need one healer now. And there we go. Perfect finish. Ooh, best party check first. You got a character on the Aether Data Center as well. It's awesome, Sam. I really don't ever play with my alternate character much, though. Honestly, it's been at least 2 months. At least. It could have been longer. It's been a very long time, though, since I've messed around with my White Mage. Really, it's the Red Mage, you should call it. It's a level 70 White Mage that I've only touched like 3 times. And then level, I think he's 66, Red Mage. It's been so long, I don't really remember what level my Red Mage is anymore.
Open your hearts to me.
My bad, I got distracted. PC started doing some really weird shit.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? shall free you from your hate.
There we go. Hate when I accidentally hit that res button.
Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Ooh. Oh no. Frill. Didn't
Your
make it.
souls are stained.
I should have got that other healer up though. I sent a res that way. Hopefully. Yeah, it's looking good.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Hearken to me, my dreamers.
Go away, free. Not now.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Anime aggro. What does that mean?
I shall free you from your hate.
Honestly, Puppy, if you actually lock playing the Black Mage and actually enjoy playing the Black Mage and White Mage, I should say, honestly, you might really like the Red Mage. I know it has its melee attributes, but believe me, those melee attributes really are very slim and in between. Mainly, it's a hardcore casting class, and relates really hardcore to the Black Mage with just some really good healing capabilities.
Your souls are stained.
I actually enjoyed the Red Mage a lot while I was playing through it. The thing that actually kept me from it the most was just the fact that my main was here on Ultros, and most of the people that I could play with were here as well. But yeah, I honestly think you'd like the Red Mage a lot.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh, whoa. Honestly, the red mage, it's not that bad to handle. If you were used to the black mage, I guarantee you can handle the white mage just fine with just like a little persistence and practice. It's not too bad at all. Definitely manageable.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
It's just really all about like managing your, I can't remember what it's called, but your black bar and your, well, white magic and black magic meters. Keeping them equal. Other than that, it's really not that bad.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh, why did I do it? Oh well. %. That's game. We are actually running through these really quickly, which is no complaint at all. That is amazing. I've got no interest in any of this. Awesome. I love the fact that everybody here knows what they're doing though. That's the biggest reason why I'll do that autumn level thing. Like, we're not getting many deaths, everybody knows where to go. I love it. It's amazing. It's how you farm, no doubt. No, it wasn't over there yet.
Open your hearts to me. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
There we go. I was just trying to find the cursor before it was too late.
I shall free you from your hate.
Hello, lady.
Surrender to bliss.
I'm good.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Maybe a tad bit. Maybe not at all.
Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
So, Puppy, how long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV? It's definitely irrelevant. You don't even have to answer that question. It's just means a conversation. I always like to
my dreamers.
try to connect a little bit with all the viewers on the channel here.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Started at launch, kind of, but back then I had a shit Alienware laptop that couldn't run it. I feel ya. And at the end of Heaven's Word, you no-loft this game. It's easy to no-loft, so cheers to you there. Almost right there with you. If it wasn't for me trying to do so many other things and stream like other Final Fantasy titles, I'd be no-lofting it all day as well. But
I shall free you from your hate.
that is pretty cool though. I wish I could have played at launch. I hate that I never got to experience the 1.0 content, even though I know a lot of people didn't enjoy it. That story just seems like it was so amazing.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely happy they brought in Yojimbo as well. And I'm right there with you. 10 is definitely one of my favorites. I've actually been running through 10 like, I want to say for about 2 weeks now I've been working on 10. It's probably more like 3.5 weeks. I can't exactly play it every day, unfortunately, because of my work schedule, but I definitely try to get in some 10 every chance I get.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Super relieved that I'm going to be able to get Anima tomorrow. I thought I'd messed it up, the whole Anima transaction. Luckily, I didn't. luckily. This spot, not really. Like, Lakshmi, I honestly like it quite a bit. Lakshmi and Susanoo, both fantastic runs. I honestly like them a lot more than Yojimbo. Yojimbo is fun, don't get me wrong. I love the nostalgia that it brings, and the mechanics are a little fun. But Susanoo and Lakshmi, I don't know what it is. To me, they're some of the funnest trials they've added to the game so far. Mainly just because they're honestly, like, I don't want to say completely easy, because I get in parties all the time where people die. Or get in a party where I'll die where a healer don't know how to bring his own. But definitely a really fun run with Lakshmi and Susanoo. Gosh. Last run for me. This one was going to be the last, but I can't accept defeat. One more and I'm done for the knot. This is what kills me with Lakshmi here. The amount of times I've ran this dungeon, or well, this trial, I should say. Whew. Definitely starts to weigh in on you. What am I up to now, actually? Wow, 46. That is incredible. Want Yojimbo EX? That would actually probably be a lot of fun. The pink, I guess you could call it. Oh, Shiny Eevee, what are you doing? Ready? Good deal. It's what? Well, I thought it would be pink. I guess I was just judging on the, like the aura that comes off of it. Oh yeah, definitely my last run. I'm getting tired. Want to send Fenrir EX, like the one in Final Fantasy XI. I wish I knew how long they were going to keep the servers on Final Fantasy XI up. I would definitely get a subscription and play through it. I want to so bad, but I'm just so afraid the moment I decide to jump into it, they're going to close all servers or something. Honestly, you could probably join this up now. It's really not that hard to get into this. I think you only have to be level 70. The only reason, like I said earlier, that I even keep the item level on there is just for experienced players. I hate to do a farm with people who aren't experienced. I've been that person jumping in on those, so I know exactly how frustrating it is from both ends, not knowing the mechanics or knowing the mechanics, and then being with people who don't. That's the only reason I've done that. But if you're level 70, I think you may actually be able to already do Lakshmi EX as is. Honestly, though, if you really like a lot of mechanics and jumping back and forth and really moving a lot, Susanoo may be up your alley a little bit further. Susanoo is actually the dog mount or Kumo that I actually received first. Since then, I've wanted Lakshmi's like so bad. thought I did it too late. Luckily, I did not. I'm getting sleepy too. Yeah, I feel you. 3:09 in my area right now. Super late. Or super early. I don't know how you would look at that one.
Your souls weigh heavy?
But hey, Puppy, it's been awesome having you around tonight. Like I say to most people that, you know, jump in here on the channel that are new, it's really awesome that you haven't been too shy about hitting the live chat up. I hate that some people get a little shy about it, but I gotta say, my live chat is literally one of the most chill on YouTube. Maybe not the most chill, because I obviously don't know all of YouTube channels. But I gotta say, I have one of the most chill chats. The community's fantastic. Like, everybody that follows the Tonberry Disciple channel here are just some of the most fantastic people. And I mean that, like, wholeheartedly. Like, everybody here is willing to either help out somebody, bring up good conversation. I mean, we all chatted up on the Discord all the time. I mean, the bonding experiences, like, a lot of us have had within just running a lot of simple dungeons within this game have just been amazing. The people I've met and ran things within this game and the community, or met even along YouTube and then ran things with them, it's always amazing. Didn't have to wake up early to... I feel ya. Name of Fake. Thank you so much for subscribing. This is awesome.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. Name of Fake. My bad. I like that channel name. Sounds so secretive, kind of.
I shall free you from your hate.
Worried I didn't get it out in time.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Holy shit.
Surrender to bliss.
Oh. That's not good.
Your souls are stained.
Oh, Puppy, believe me, I doubt you'd be annoying here. We all can be a slight bit obnoxious here and get excited. And plus, I stay pretty connected to my my chat and everybody with within everything here. We all even chat off stream on Discord, which is something I didn't even think I would enjoy, but I definitely do. It's really awesome.
Open your hearts to me.
But I feel you. You know, if you get a little discouraged from time to time from other channels.
not your souls weigh heavy? I shall free you from your hate.
No, thank you.
Surrender to bliss.
Whoa.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Let's really hope for a drop this time. I would hate to have ran a farm and not one Dogo
Hearken
drop.
to me, my dreamers.
It wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, I would hate for it to happen. Ooh, survive, lady. One down. Two down. We got Vril. Good deal.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
She kind of looks like a zombie.
I shall free you from your hate.
Want? No. Go away, random person. Me and this other person have ran this spot so many times now we're good at it. I think it's
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
looks like a samurai actually. I was actually going through that with a like mage.
Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained.
Okay, good deal. I was gonna try to get the dragoon up there, but Looks like somebody else did.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
We're getting there. 23%, no, 22%.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? I shall free you from your hate.
5%. %. 1%, that's it. No drop still, but everybody up. I gotta call it for the knot. I'm getting really tired. 321 in my area. Okay, that should do it. Calling it quits for the knot, everyone. Thank you all so much, though. Super tired. But within saying that, everybody, I'm going to jump out of here. And I'll see you later as well, Sam. And Puppy, thank you so much for the compliment there. And I am definitely out of here. But with that, everybody, I'm getting out of here. I've had a great time, had a lot of fun. Did a lot of beneficial stuff with Alexander. We got that next weapon. Next here is next week on Ravenaster. I'm gonna get one more coin, gonna upgrade that ring, and then we should be item level 338-ish. Something like that. But everybody, I'm going to get out of here. And Sam and Red, thank you so much for all the help jumping in with Alexander, the expert roulette, and also even the Lakshmi farm here. That was a lot of fun, and I thank you both so much for that. That's really cool. But Sam and Puppy, again, I thank you so much for jumping in here and being part of the live chat there, keeping things alive, and not only that, but bringing on cool conversation, not being too bashful. It's always really awesome. And yeah, Red, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Gonna jump into some more Final Fantasy X and also again some more Final Fantasy XIV to close the knot out. Not gonna be jumping into Comrades again until probably Monday. I know that's a very long time away, but that game really requires a lot of attention to really be able to grind into. So I'm not gonna be jumping back into Comrades until Monday. But Puppy, Red, Sam, thank you so much for sticking around, watching, and being a part of everything that you actually got active with. It was really cool. And Olorito, really cool that you could jump in here tonight. Always love seeing a new face. Really cool. Riz, hopefully you're having a good night. Glad that you could jump in as well. Stephen, hopefully you could level up some stuff and, you know, maybe jump into some of this other stuff that we're running through. It'd be really cool, Stephen. But definitely glad that you could join in here and catch the stream as well tonight. And everybody that caught all 3 streams, or at least part of some of the streams, or if you caught one stream but not the other, I still thank you so much. Always love the attention and everybody jumping in on everything. It's really cool. And Judo, is really cool having you jump in as well tonight. And if I've actually missed you or anybody, I'm so sorry. And Puppy, I hope you have a great night as well. And Choco here is obviously wanting some screen time as well. So I do definitely thank you all for joining in, watching, sticking around, maybe becoming a part of everything. It's been a lot of fun. Every bit of tonight has actually been a lot of fun. And maybe tomorrow you can actually jump in and catch me playing some 10 or some 14. Tomorrow on 10, I'm actually going to be getting Anima. I have to run to Xanarkin and do one last thing. Luckily, I was actually afraid I wasn't going to be able to do that. And then I'll be able to actually obtain Anima, and then I'll be challenging Belgiumine? Whatever her name is, for the next tier there. And then maybe even getting the Mage's Sisters tomorrow. We'll have to actually see. The pupper, oh yeah, Chocobo loves the FaceTime. But everybody, I'm out of here, and one last time, I thank you all so much, and I hope you have a fantastic night, and maybe you can catch me tomorrow, but if you can't, I'll totally understand. You caught me now, you caught me tonight, and that is what's important. But for the future, and until then, I cannot wait to see you again. Hopefully you have a great night, though. I'm out of here, and I definitely thank the Patreon support and everything they do or have done for this channel. And remember, everybody, we got that giveaway coming at 500 subscribers. I'm stoked. Ready for another giveaway. Also, we have the Christmas giveaway coming up where I'm giving away a full, complete copy of Final Fantasy XIV with a 30-day subscription. And that's all 3 expansions. So, have a great night. Look forward to it like I am. And I cannot wait to see you again. Good night, everyone.